Hey guys, it's Red. Just wanted to give you a little benchtop review of a knife I just got recently from one of our vendors, MLL Knives. My guy Mario, he's actually a really good guy, really easy to deal with. He's a custom maker out of Portugal, and he's got a few different models. Just check him out in the vendor subs. But I bought one of his Scout model knives. It was like $100 with shipping and everything. I got one with blue denim micarta and a black finish. I've used it a little bit now. It's not. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be. I didn't bother to do the conversion from the millimeters to inches. It's a little bit smaller than my regular size bushcraft knives, but I'll be honest, I like it. It's actually really. It's a nice knife. It's comfortable. It fits my hand perfect. So, and the blade it's a good size blade. I'm still working with it. I'm still using it. It takes a little bit of getting used to because I'm used to having more of a tip than what's on here. But it doesn't hinder performance. I just have to hone my skills because I'm used to a knife with the spear point, or even the clip points have a little bit more point on them. It doesn't hinder the performance of the knife, like I said. So, but I'm learning. Like all my knives that I get, I don't care who made it. Allen Wood can make it, or whoever. As soon as I get a new knife, I put a new edge on it. Nothing against any maker out there. The edge on this was really sharp when I got it, but I like my edge, and I put my edge on every single knife that I have. So, my edge. Anyway, but yeah, it's the blue denim micarta. It's pretty smoothed out. He's rolled over the edges here. It's 01 tool steel. I haven't done a Rockwell test on it yet. We might do that after some preliminary testing to see how it does. But overall, I like it. It's real comfortable. There's no hot spots in the handle anywhere. I like it. It's got the bolt-on scales. No glue wars here. Just bolts. You can take out the bolts here, take the scales off. If you wanted to sand them down and polish them, you could do that. The coating is pretty cool. I'm not sure what he's using. But it's like any other coating, and it's gonna peel off with use. Just me reprofiling the edge here. I've got some spots where it's worn thin already. I've done a little bit of light carving with it, and I've got some light spots in the coating already. No big deal. It's gonna wear regardless. So I kind of expected that. The sheath is actually a little bit different than what I would normally carry. I'm gonna make a new sheath for mine. It's well made. Nice train, huh? It's pretty well made. It's got a retention snap here. The belt loop is nice and wide. You can put a big belt through there, and it'll fit just fine. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. Gotta love that train, man. They come by here like 19 times a day. Alright, so there's 5 layers. Five layers of leather here. You get the outer layer, the inner layer, and this thing's got a triple welt in it. It's a lot of leather. It's kind of heavy. It doesn't weigh more than the knife though. But it's well made. He's got tension screws, Allen head screws right here, just like on the handle. To add some stability to it. It's saddle stitched. It's a good sheath. Not my style, but it's a good sheath, and it's different, so I like it, and I'll keep it. I'll definitely keep it, but it's just different, and that's why I wanted this knife, because it's different. It looked different. It feels great. I like it so far. But like I said, it's a little bit smaller than I would have expected, but that's my fault because I didn't do the conversion on it. So, but like, here's my wood lore. for comparison here. I mean, you can see how much shorter it is, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you put it in your hand and you start using it, it is different, and it's nimble. You know, it's not a bad thing. Trust me, it's not a bad thing. I like it. I really do. So, I haven't really gotten any kind of real dirt time with it. We're all kind of taking a break here in Florida because it's just miserable down here, as far as bugs and humidity and heat and everything else goes. But I figured, hey, I just got this in the mail on Saturday, so I figured I could at least do something for him. But it's and to go from it, and the grind on this is actually, it's got a convex grind on it, but the edge bevel is actually a secondary edge. So you can either convex it yourself, or I'm sure he would be willing to do it for you. Mario was real easy to work with as far as ordering went. But if you wanted to order the knife, I mean, literally you could convex this knife yourself on some sandpaper in about 10 minutes. It's got a really thin edge on it, but the grind itself is just it's what a flat grind would be with a platen, but he did it on a slack belt. So it's a convex grind with a secondary edge bevel that's easily converted into a convex edge if you want. Of course, I left mine with the secondary edge bevel there. But no, I mean, it's a good cutter. This is a weird angle. I don't suck this bad at feather sticks. It's just trying to get it on camera for you. But see the kind of curls that you can get out of it. Pretty tight, pretty good stuff here. The tip is a change for me. It's different, so that'll obviously take some getting used to. But I like it. I'm not upset that I bought it. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I will continue to use it. And see how it goes. Now once we start getting back into the camping season here, like September, October, I'll take it out with me and we'll let the crack-a-nooners loose on it, and they can, we'll get a full-scale field review on it. But overall, it's a really nice knife for the price especially. I mean, $100 shipped from another country with a leather sheath, a custom knife. He makes his own micarta. So this is, I mean, he does the coating. This is all done in-house. It's a lot of work for $100 for a knife. You know, it's a really good deal for a really good knife. So, but if you're planning on ordering one, just like I said, keep in mind, it's a little bit shorter than a normal American standard bushcraft knife. This knife is 8 1/8 inches long. The top of the handle scale stop at 4.5 inches, and the blade stops at 8 1/8. So it's a little bit shorter than a normal, or at least my normal size bushcraft knife, but I like it. It's good. It's nimble. It's light. This one is 5/32 01 tool steel. The spine, even with the coating, it still does pretty good sparks with a ferro rod. Yeah, usually the first thing you do is you rip the coating off of the spine because you can't spark, but it sparks pretty good even with the coating on the spine. So definitely not a problem there. It's a good carver. I'm like I said, I'm gonna keep playing with it some more. For what I do when I test the knife to see if it's gonna be good for what I'm gonna use it for, I try to carve a netting needle with it because it's a lot of intricate carving that's done on the fly there. And if you can carve a netting needle with a knife, that knife will do just about anything you're going to need it to do in the bush. So I'll keep you guys posted as far as when the netting needle comes. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm hot. I'm tired. But yeah, I mean, great knife for the price, especially for the price. There's a lot of work that went into this. A lot. I mean, I've made my own micarta before. It's a messy process. It's not fun. This coating, he says it's an epoxy-based coating. I'm not sure, like I said, how he's using it or how he's applying it. I don't know if he's baking it on or what, but like any other coating, it's gonna chip and it's gonna, wear in. I mean, I've just done just a little bit of carving with it, and you can see that it's already starting to come off there. So, but it's not a big deal. It's to be expected with any coated blade. Those Tops powder coated blades get shit ripped off all the time, so not a big deal. But yeah, so check him out. MLL. Guy's name's Mario. He's a super cool guy. Real easy to deal with. He's good to talk to. I'm not sure how long he's been making knives, but I know that he's making full time, and this is how he supports his family. I do know that much. So, good guy. If you're interested, drop him a line. Right now, as far as I know, he does not have a waiting list. He's got knives that are ready to ship. I ordered mine and it shipped the next day. So, but he's got these knives available with the brown coating or with the black coating, and he's got black denim or blue denim micarta. I'm sure if you wanted a custom, you could, have wood scales installed or whatever you wanted. He's a custom knife maker. I'm sure he'll be happy to accommodate you. But yeah, overall, very, very pleased. I like it a lot. It's a good little knife. Now, I keep saying it's a little knife. It's not little. It's just smaller than what I have. So that's it. It's a good size knife. It's very comfortable. And I may even make something in the size range, the 8 inches or under, as a standard model on one of mine, because I like the smaller size so much. A guy with really big hands. Like I wear a large. I wear a large glove, and a large glove fits me pretty good. A guy with really big hands, like somebody that's really big, this is going to be a little short for you, and it's not going to fit your hand very well. To those bigger handed guys, I would recommend going with that full size Scout that he makes. I want to say it's like 1.5 inches to 2 inches longer than this one. But yeah, a bigger guy is going to run into problems like this, where his bottom fingers are going to be right on this hump, and that's not going to be very comfortable for him. So, but for me, if you get a large size glove hand, it's a perfect fit. Perfect fit. So, yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed so far. It's a great little carver. It's a good bushcraft knife. The point, if you had to clean game with this thing, because it's got a point on it, but it doesn't have that spear point like we're all used to seeing. But this would make a really, really good skinning blade. It really would. So I'm looking forward to actually getting out and using it more as soon as the weather calms down a little bit here, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted. But highly recommended. Highly recommended. And if you have any questions, just shoot Mario a PM over the forum there, and I'm sure he'll be happy to help you out in any way he can. But I would get in on this while he still doesn't have a waiting list, because these are going to start selling like hotcakes. The more people that get their hands on this knife, they're gonna be hard to get soon. So get on there and get one. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Be good. We'll see you next time.